Right now, DR Horton, the largest home builder in America, is advertising a mortgage rate of 0.99%. Not a typo. Under 1%. In a year, the Federal Reserve has kept standard rates above 6. Most people haven't heard this yet. But if you've been losing bidding wars on fixer-uppers and feeling like the math on buying a home just stopped working, you were right. You were just looking at the wrong number. I pulled the actual data. Here's what it shows. I'm the honest analyst. I don't tell you what to think about the housing market. I show you what the data actually says, and I label my opinions as opinions. So you always know the difference. I'm not calling a crash. I'm not selling you a boom. I'm going to walk you through 3 numbers from the first quarter of 2026, show you the mechanism behind them, and let you decide what it means for your situation. Let's start with the one that broke the pattern. First number. In the first quarter of 2026, the national median price of a brand new single-family home was $403,200. The median existing resale home, $404,600. The used house now costs more than the new one, and not for the first time. This is the 4th straight quarter it's held. Here's the mechanism. The resale market is frozen. Homeowners locked into pandemic-era 3% mortgages won't sell, so inventory is scarce, and prices stay stubbornly high. Builders are the opposite. They're publicly traded. Lennar, Pulte, DR Horton, carrying construction loans and quarterly volume targets. An empty house costs them money every month, so they move product. Second number. That's why PulteGroup is now putting 10.9% of a home's gross sales price into incentives, more than triple their historical norm of around 3%. And they don't just cut the sticker, they buy down mortgage rates in bulk through multi-million-dollar forward commitments. An individual seller simply cannot match. Third number. On a $400,000 home, a standard resale at 6.5% runs about $2,528 a month. The same price, with a builder's buy down to 5%, drops to roughly $2,147. That's $381 every month, about $4,572 a year, on an identical price tag. And it's regional. In the South, new homes are the cheapest in the country, a median of $361,800. In the West, resale homes run about $55,500 more than new builds, but it flips in the Northeast, where new construction still carries a $309,200 premium over existing homes. So this isn't universal. It depends on where you stand. On Reddit, buyers are finding this the hard way. One described losing offer after offer on rundown resale homes, then driving through a half-built community on a weekend and discovering a finished home with a buy-down that made his payment $400 cheaper than the fixer-upper he just lost. Now, to be fair, this isn't a free lunch, and I won't pretend it is. Joel Berner, a senior economist at Realtor.com, points to a real risk in how these deals are built. Builders would rather pay down your rate than cut the sticker price, because a lower sticker damages the appraisal data for the rest of the neighborhood they're still selling. The trade-off. The price on paper can end up artificially propped up. The data doesn't tell us how that resolves long-term. What it does show clearly is this: the monthly payment savings are real, and they're available today. So here's where the data leaves us. There are really only 2 ways this gap resolves. Either rates fall, the lock-in effect finally breaks, frozen sellers list their homes, resale inventory floods back, and that price gap closes on its own. Or rates stay high, the freeze holds, and builders keep their monopoly on cheap financing, meaning the split between new and existing hardens into the new normal. The data doesn't support a comfortable third option where everything just goes back to how it was. Which brings me to the one thing this whole story actually says. In 2026, corporate home builders have become tech-like financial entities, using institutional scale to buy down rates and build smaller footprints, officially making brand new construction cheaper per month than a rundown resale home from a stubborn individual seller. My read, for whatever it's worth, based purely on the numbers, shopping by sticker price alone is now a financial trap. The monthly payment is the number that decides this. Here's the question the data doesn't answer for you personally. Did you even know new construction was an option and at these payments? Because some of you are watching this, realizing every fixer-upper bidding war you lost might have been the wrong fight entirely. Others of you looked at new builds, saw the fringe locations and small lots, and walked away on purpose. And that's a defensible call too. So tell me, are you currently losing bidding wars on resale homes? And did you know builders were quietly offering this? Drop it in the comments. I read everyone. The sticker price was never the real number. The data just made that impossible to ignore.